Hey, Home Squad Sports Rivalry Week, it's here. And oh my gosh, it's been the quickest season ever. We got some big news as well later in the show. Hope everyone's had a great week. Sorry for the long intro. Had some audio issues. But shout out to everyone, man. Hope everyone's going to have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you got your feet up, ready to watch some ball. And last year we did our Thanksgiving food draft or something. We did like our pies or something. We did had like a debate or something.
Yeah,
So Dalton, what's the dish you're most looking forward to?
might be weird, but I like the dressing, stuffing, whatever
Oh
you
my
call it.
gosh. Okay.
It's homemade.
All right.
I like stovetop
I hear
in
you.
my family's, and it's the best with some gravy
I'm a cornbread guy.
or some ham and turkey. I like the ham a lot that we have. And the turkey's good. It's
Like a
smoked
sweet
turkey.
ham or like a salty ham.
It's like a honey baked.
I like that.
It's really
That's the
good.
only way to
though.
go. Like a
Good.
country ham or something like that.
Not for
Country ham makes you feel like I'm about to die.
for breakfast.
Yeah, like have a heart attack.
I like a
I can't
little
have
bit.
that. I really can't have it at any
You
time.
only eat a little bit.
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna like literally pass out.
It's salty, man.
But yeah, man, can't wait to get into it. If you're looking for something just to snack on, maybe while you're all turkeyed out or tired of leftovers in a couple weeks, you can get some Knotty Pretzels. Shout out to Knotty Pretzels. Go to knottypretzels.com or at Amazon. Just a lot of flavors here if you're not familiar already. They got buffalo wings, smoky cheddar bacon, ranch, Mom's original garlic and herb, honey mustard, and sea salt. But guess what? That doesn't stop there because it's got cinnamon sugar, man. Christmas coming up. Get you some cinnamon sugar at Knotty Pretzels. But you can also go to Amazon and type in Knotty Pretzels. Get those to your door quick as you can. But let's get into some news, Dalton. A lot of stuff, man. We got coaches already getting napped up, going to bigger gigs. Let's go ahead and start, man. A lot of them. Alex Golesh. He's gone from USF. He's now at Arkansas. I don't know if this is necessarily a crazy step up, in my opinion. I think USF's going to be in a P4 very soon, next like 2 years probably, and they're going to be competing. But am I crazy?
They could, I guess. Yeah, they could, but I don't know. 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna add. Who's looking to add? Maybe ACC could, but a good hire, I think. Not out of the ballpark, not a home run hire, but solid. I don't
Yeah.
think they were ever gonna get a home run hire, so might be able to make him respectable. I mean, I like him more than Pittman hire at the time, so
Yeah.
say that
Oh,
much.
yeah. I will say that for sure. For sure. Yeah, this definitely is a better hire for Arkansas. But man, like, I would have loved to see him at USF try to run it up. I think whoever's going to get that gig is going to look into a spot that they're going to be able to win quick. It's got a good pipeline. They're looking to build a new stadium. I think they're a shoe in. They're a great, not a shoe in, but they're just a great fit for either Big 12 or ACC. But I think Big 12 because they really only have to compete with UCF in-state recruiting, and they could pretty much flip it real quick and get to the conference championship pretty quick. But you can do that in the ACC. If USF was going to move up to a different conference, what would you do? Would you like Big 12 for them or ACC?
ACC better. I mean,
Yeah.
Miami and Florida State's there.
Yeah.
Central Florida's in Big 12, but who cares?
Yeah.
So
No, I feel you.
It'd be better if they were in the ACC, and this ACC's not as good as Big 12, I don't think either. So
No, we had some USF fans say the same thing on our page today. So shout out to them. They said, man, they really want the ACC, which I don't. I know you really want the big conference. You want it. But man, I could see them in just like a couple years being literally running the Big 12. Like just it's their conference. Yeah, they could do it. They're about to get a new stadium, bro. It's Tampa. Right, they're in
I'll believe it
Tampa.
when I see it.
Yeah, bro, it could really work. Whoever's going to get USF, I think they're really going to be able to win pretty quick. But that doesn't stop there, Dalton. Another surprising hire was Jim Mora. Jim Mora has left UConn in a great first year or second year.
Yeah,
Turned it around turned around the program so quick, and then you got Fagnano this year absolutely ripping it up. He's going to Colorado State. What'd you think about this move? I think maybe recruiting pipeline, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess he's just a Western guy.
I guess.
I
yeah,
guess because I don't think it's much of a step up. I mean, you got a conference at least, though.
West Coast guy.
Instead of being independent school too. UConn's not in a conference, so it's really hard for them to make the playoff, even if they, go. They have to go undefeated pretty much. If they get one loss, they won't be a conference champ. So
yes,
it's really hard for UConn to make the championship right now. I mean, the playoff even. So I think it's hard to make it anywhere in non-power 5. We got better chances when you're in the conference.
I think it's equally as hard.
I think you have a better chance in a conference.
With
just
us
'cause you can win a
knowing
conference.
with us knowing some of the offensive linemen that we do out of 6-0 Academy, that is out of Colorado. So I know the offensive line pipeline's stronger than UConn's got. But maybe it's a TV deal. Notre Dame's an independent, but that doesn't mean just because you're an independent, you're going to get a Notre Dame TV deal. And I think, a little bit of something with the Colorado State deal is better than a whole lot of nothing with UConn, because I don't know, what necessarily TV deal they could get, even though what he's done at UConn is damn impressive.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
got to give him his credit. I mean, is this a step up to you, though? Or is it lateral?
Slight step. Yeah, it's
Slight step.
not big, but it's a little bit. It's a little easier to win here.
Him and Dion now, rivalries. That's actually not bad. That's going to be good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that shakes out. I think they're going to have a mass exodus with everything under the head coach and down. We'll see how that goes. But it doesn't stop there, Dalton. Eric Morris leaves North Texas. He is at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State has their guy. Now they got the guy that's going to be leading the Cowboys. Is this a good pickup? I love this.
Yeah, I liked it too. I think it's really nice. Offense should be able to pick it up next year. Hopefully they can get the defense going. And
hell yeah.
Oklahoma State's always, well, not always, but used to have a good offense, Brandon Whedon.
Yeah.
Zach Robinson. They had a lot of good quarterbacks come through there. And
hell yeah. And
good running backs.
And wide receivers, Blackman and Des Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
good offensive lineman.
Mason Rudolph.
Russell Okung back in the day.
Russell Okung. I mean, Barry Sanders.
Yes, Barry Sanders. I mean, they have a lot of guys. Then it's a brand in football where you could easily see it being cool. Colorado wasn't cool. It became cool. Now it's like,
I mean, it used to be cool.
Yeah, exactly. But just in this new era, because they're finally moved away from Gundy. I mean, this new post-Gundy era, I think Oklahoma State could be a nice, solid school. And do you think he's going to bring his quarterback with him, Drew Mestemaker?
I'm sure he's going to try his best.
Hell yeah.
And Hawkins. I mean, Caleb Hawkins, freshman running back.
Yes. You got to bring the tandem.
Yeah.
You got to bring the tandem.
Maybe you can get White Young, too. Just had 294 receiving. I mean,
yeah.
You can get the big three.
He could pull. Is he trying to pull? It sounds like he's trying to pull a Signetti. What if he just brings a bunch of North Texas guys?
Sounds like I would try it, too. I mean, they only got one loss.
Bunch of North Texas guys, and then a bunch of guys that are from Oklahoma that didn't go to Oklahoma State, for whatever reason, because they aren't that good. But now they're trying to turn over a new leaf. Eric Morris might be the guy that gets it done, so that'll be solid. And I'm excited. But it doesn't stop
He's not going to be the only one calling. Mestemaker.
Hell no.
Or Hawkins.
Hell no.
Or White Young. So, I mean, that's the thing. Other people are going to be bigger programs. Are calling
but, man.
Like, hey, I know you play. I know you want to go as your coach, but come on. You got a better chance to win over here.
But, man, yeah, that's true. It depends on what schools call them. If a bigger school calls you, but they say, hey, we're not going to guarantee you the spot, you might have to earn it. I would say I'm just going to stick with my guy, Coach Morris here, and I know he's going to run the offense through me. I would say stick with him. He's going to get more money regardless. This is going to be a nice payday for him regardless. I think he needs to, land in a nice soft spot, them go together. We've seen it work out with some other schools. We've seen it not. Western Kentucky did that this year. They brought in their guys, Maverick, and their offensive coordinator, but it's different than the head coach. So we'll see what happens if they have a quarterback. That'll be cool because, like you said, Mestemaker is going to have a lot of options. It's going to have a lot of options.
I mean, you see it all the time now with the coaches. They get like 20 guys to transfer over with them usually.
Yeah, we'll see.
Sam Houston State, they lost their coach. I forgot where he went.
It's not like North Texas is bad and he's coaching up a bunch of rugrats. It's a good team.
Yeah, for sure.
At least take the offense, right? At least.
Yeah, their offense is really good. Their defense is but their offense is,
James Madison got their defense poached last year, and then 2 years ago, pretty much their offense and defense when Signetti came over. So, okay, I'm excited to see what happens. What do you think Eric Morris is going to do year one? Do you think he's going to win quickly? Do you think it's going to be a slow climb? What's going to happen there?
I think it'll take a while.
Yeah.
Cupboard's pretty bare, talent-wise.
I mean, but who's really going to – where do they finish in the Big 12 next year? Top 5 or bottom?
Nah, not top 5.
Bottom 7 or whatever?
Yeah, whatever.
Bottom, whatever.
Bottom 6.
How much it'll be now? Yeah.
I don't know. They ain't going to win that many games. They might be able to make a bowl.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say take a bowl. Depends if guys start opting out or getting hurt. We're seeing that left and right now.
You can build an offense through the portal, not a defense.
Yeah. And then Dalton got some last coaching news here. A lot of coaching news.
You really can't build a defense through the portal, I don't think. I haven't seen it.
North Dakota State's keeping their coach. They are keeping them to a 7-year deal. So does this look like the Bison are going to try to make a move to the FBS?
I would think so. They win every year. If they don't, they're in the Final Four, whatever.
Yeah.
For like how long? 10 years now, at least.
I think they should just go ahead and do it, man.
So they need to move up for sure.
Yeah, Tim Polasek's his name.
Mountain West.
You know, he's had offers to go in the past couple of years, probably go be a coordinator somewhere, and they got him till 2033. And I do think this is a sign that they're going to try to make the
Pac-12,
jump
maybe even
to FBS, which would be pretty cool.
I think they're good enough to go Pac-12 immediately.
Yeah, throw them in the Pac-12.
It's not a power conference, so
I want to see the resurgence of the Pac-12 so bad. I really want to see it. It'd be good for football.
I mean, our resurgence. They're not going to be power conference ever.
I just want to see him be good.
Okay, like Mountain West good.
I wanted to see more of the. I just wanted to see
like Mountain West good. Or
I just
American
call
good.
me crazy. I just would really like to see the Pac-12 be more than 2 teams right now.
Well, we got that coming for sure.
That's what I'm saying. We just need it to be an actual conference and have guys either transferred in, transferred out, being kind of like a stepping stone era thing, or churning out guys in the league. One or the other. I think that'd be good for the
Washington State's playing Oregon State twice this year.
Yeah,
They're
right.
playing this week again, the second time. Funny.
Well, I'm excited about a bunch of these teams that are playing Doll. This is Rivalry Week. We'll go ahead and get into it. Everyone, can't believe how many people have already gotten in here. Shout out. Hope everyone's been having a great freaking week. Thanksgiving, ready to get some turkey. Dalton's ready for his stuffing. I'm a mashed potatoes and gravy just kind of guy.
Oh, yeah.
I love mashed potatoes and gravy.
I can get that any time of the year, though.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just the best there. But what we're going to really see and feast on, we're going to watch some football, man. We got Rivalry. We got our top 6 games. And let's get into it. Dalton, a bunch of freaking games. And all of them are great. We're starting the freaking show on Friday. Georgia Tech, Texas A&M, Texas. Ohio State. Got my A.J. Hawk Ohio State jersey on here if you're wondering. Loved A.J. Hawk growing up. Miami, Pitt, Vandy, Tennessee, which I think is going to be a quarterback showdown. Aguilar, Pavia, what's going to happen? And then to end it, for our top 6 matchups, we have the Iron Bowl. I don't know if I would have the Iron Bowl if we would have it on here if Alabama was at home, but knowing that Auburn's at home, it plays a little bit into it to me. What do you think?
It bothers me. Ashton Daniels is starting.
Is he?
Yeah.
They're not going with Deuce Knight.
Ashton Daniels named starter today for the Iron Bowl on Saturday.
Well, I have a feeling they're going to put in Deuce Knight in some packages.
Well, I have a feeling he should start, but whatever.
Yeah.
What do I know? I guess that's why I'm not.
No, I think Deuce Knight should start.
Yeah,
I think Deuce Knight should start. I agree.
What do we know though? You
got to put him in, but we do have some other rivalries as well. We'll go ahead and get those on the screen.
Ashton Daniels freaking sucks.
We have Arizona State, Kentucky at Louisville, Missouri on the road to Arkansas, and then Virginia Tech trying to ruin some playoff hopes for Virginia. We got some big implications actually this week. This is the best week of the year. It's here. It's really trying not to just overstate it or understate it. I don't know, just to scream or yell, but I'm just so excited for this week. It's been a crazy fast season rather. I can't believe we're already in week technically 14, and we got conference championships coming up. Then we're going to be doing playoffs. I mean, it's freaking nuts, dude. It's nuts. Did this season go by really fast to you or what?
Yeah, it was pretty quick. I think it was, but not as quick for me. I don't think. My team sucked, so kind of. I know it kind of slow.
Your Florida Gators are still in the search. Before we get into the games, the previews, and the picks, and we got some big news at the end of the show. Stick with us, I promise. It will be worth it. We got some big news. What do you think about the Lane Kiffin stuff, man? The LSU crap, he's got a house in Baton Rouge, yada, yada, all this stuff. What do you think about the rumors? Where does your heart sit right now regarding the Kiffinator situation?
Yeah, everybody thinking to go to LSU now, it looks like.
I know.
Sucks.
Is that where your heart thinks?
I mean, yeah. Everybody else is thinking it, so. I don't mean it's true, though.
Hell no.
Coaches be surprising you all the time. And, I don't know. I'm still holding hope until he signs the contract, Yeah. Because I don't know who else we're going to freaking get.
Man, and then who's your second option at your heart? Your heart just wants.
Clark Olay.
Huh?
Clark Olay.
So
yeah, whatever.
Penn State's supposedly getting Brian Daboll. What do you think about that?
Go ahead. I like him, but
Do you think when he was caught with that Penn State hoodie outside of his house, he was flexing like he already knew he had the job? What do you think? I think he did. I think they already
probably.
called him. They was like, "Yo, you got you a landing spot here."
I like him there.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not an NFL coach, but hopefully he can be a college coach.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let's see how it shakes out, Dalton. Let's go ahead and get our picks for the rivalry week. I'm sorry your Florida Gators just aren't like trying to steer off an upset on their way to the playoffs. I thought maybe that would be the case, to be honest. I thought Louisville would be in a position to maybe just be chilling and got their ticket punched to the playoffs. They are literally imploding. And I thought, what's the biggest miss we've got? Let's go ahead and just get the miss that we got. You had, obviously you had Clemson. A lot of people had Clemson up high. That's another team I just totally thought going into rivalry week that would be safe. That's dead. LSU, maybe. I did not think Ole Miss would be here, especially when they made the move to Chambliss. I do not think they're a national contender. That's why I don't think we had to put them on the top 6, had to leave them out just because they're going to boat race Mississippi State. I think they're going to beat the shit out of them. But really? I don't think they're a contender.
You think they blow them out?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's going to be – we're going to have definitely some upsets, obviously, every year. But we are going to have some upsets, and I'm excited to see which ones they are.
I thought the Egg Bowl would be close. I think it will be.
No, that's the one. That's the one. I think there's probably going to be more than one. We never know. But I do. If there is going to be – if someone said pick the blowout game, you only had to pick one, that's the one I'm picking. If you had to pick a game out of these 6 before we get into it, what's a game that could be a freaking blowout?
Bama. But it's an Iron Bowl, so it probably won't be, but it could be. They're way better. Yeah. They've been playing great.
Yeah, they just can't run the ball.
Ashley Daniels playing, man.
They could just light it up through the air maybe and just go crazy,
just
right?
Make sure they just won't give up a lot of points.
Yeah.
Georgia could end up blowing Tech out. But last year's game was 7 OTs, so I don't know.
Dude.
I don't know if any of these games will be blowouts.
Let's get into it. Georgia and Georgia Tech. What's going to happen? Kirby Smart. Some people think they're a sneaky title contender, that they're still in this thing, which they are. We got 2 Friday games, then we'll get into the rest of them here. But first one, Dalton, how's it going to shake out? Is Haynes King going to be able just to pull off a great upset? I know we got 2 ranked opponents here, but Georgia Tech, I mean, they're still looking like are they in the playoff?
Nah.
Okay.
They're all the way down at 23.
So is Georgia, if they win, are they in the playoff?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're probably safe either way.
Okay. So Georgia.
At 4? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I know, but Georgia ranked 4, they're safe.
Yeah, if Georgia Tech wins, do you think they'll be no way?
He's up in that far. They're down at 23 now.
I know, but what if you don't think no scenario could happen to where Georgia Tech can still get in? You think at all? I'm just curious. I have no idea.
I mean, they can't make the SEC championship, so probably not.
I'm pretty pissed with the ACC overall. I just think there's for it not to be a clear team and SMU to still have a chance to go to the playoff right now as we stand is wild, considering the season they've had.
A lot of people say Miami should be in. Yeah, at large bid.
Well, people saying they don't want to see Carson Beck in there or whatever, or people just really. Here's what it is. People just really want to see Diego Pavia in the playoff. Like, they want it more than anything right now. And I don't know why. I get it why, but I don't. But let's get into the Georgia pick. Do you see Georgia just getting it done, proving themselves that they're a true championship contender, or do they struggle?
I think it's a close game. Georgia Tech's they usually play Georgia close. I mean, like I said, last year, and Georgia Tech's way better this year. Their defense is not great. Not great at all. So they're going to have to score. But Haynes Sodi could do that. Won a lot of shootouts. Lost a couple, but he's going to move the ball, and he's going to play mostly mistake-free football unless he tries to play superhero ball.
Yeah.
Which, he might have to do this game, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
he's just going to call for it, I think.
I think Georgia wins, but I don't think it's comfortable. I just don't think their defense is as good as usual, so Tech's going to be able to move the ball on them.
Yeah.
They just got to finish in the red zone, and I think they get home to hold to more field goals than they need to win.
Okay, so you got like a touchdown field goal win? What do you think?
Yeah, like 38, 30.
Ooh.
Georgia scores 38 on them.
Okay.
38 to like 30. 8 points. I mean,
38-30.
Can't keep up.
All right. I like Georgia. Give me Georgia. I like them 28-13. Georgia. And I think they're going to pull away late. First half, they're going to go into the tunnels and be like, oh, shit, Kirby's going to give them a classic ripping. He's going to rip their ass, and they're going to come out there and ball. They're going to go for a big play. Don't know how it's going to be done. A receiver might take a flare route, check down, and might take it 60. Who knows? It might return a kick. I want to see a kickoff return this weekend.
That'd be nice.
We're not going to maybe get a kick six. I get it. For the game. Might not have it for the game. Once in a lifetime play. But can we get a kickoff return for a touchdown? That's what I'm hoping. We'll see. But give me the Georgia Bulldogs, and Kirby is going to have a lot of people just forcing themselves to think about Georgia when they think of who's going to raise up the trophy at the end of the year. But the second Friday game, Dalton, at 7:30, Texas Showdown. It's a standoff. It's a square off. Town's not big enough for the both of us. What's going to happen here? The Aggies, are they going to win this damn thing and prove everybody that they are here? I know our schedule hasn't been tough, but we got Marcel Reed. We got the best offensive line in the nation, in my opinion. Casey Concepcion gets snubbed off the Blitnikoff finalist list. I think he's going to be playing with a freaking chip on his shoulder.
Snubbed.
Yeah, snubbed. That's what I said, snubbed. And Arch Manning's got something to play for as well. Dalton, give me your preview on this game and tell the people what they should be looking out for. It's going to be a good game, man.
Concepcion's 829 yards, though.
Yeah, but with a running quarterback.
He's all right. I've been on the schedule all year saying A&M's not going to go undefeated.
Okay.
So they're going to lose this. They're going to lose this game. Simple as that. That's the only reason. Because they're not going to go defeated. They're due. And Texas is not playing for much, but that's when you're dangerous. Just going out there and letting them loose. Might see some trick plays, a little trickery.
Yeah.
They did it last week. Arch Manning caught a touchdown. Maybe see some more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we are
the defense on the hills. And
oh yeah, we're going to see a bunch of teams trying to get an easy score, especially the teams that are the dogs. And yeah, you're right. But what do you think about a score and maybe a person or a player that's going to show out and make some big plays?
I think it'll be close.
Okay.
Oh, and 27-24 Longhorns.
Ooh, you said 27-20. That's speaking of horns. If you're picking, I know you're not the only one picking Texas. I get it. A lot of people are going to be picking Texas, but this isn't. What's Texas's best win this year?
They beat Oklahoma. Who's in the playoffs? Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So I think
they beat Vandy.
And
they got 2 good wins.
But if Marcel Reed doesn't have a first half like we've seen that man do,
against South Carolina,
yeah, against South Carolina,
they're not coming back against Texas.
They can't do that.
South Carolina stinks.
You can't do that pretty much against almost any of the P14, pretty much any team. But especially Shane Beamer coaching the team, you never know. They were celebrating early. They learned their lesson. Maybe we'll see. Texas A&M could have learned their lesson as well. I think they're going to try to come out and play it safe. I think they're going to try to get their rhythm early. They're not going to go for any home run balls as they usually do early on. I think they're going to try to fill them out and wear down the Longhorns. Because that's what you got to do at this time of year. And that's what you have to do to win. Big boy ball. Game slows down, especially a rivalry game. Possessions are just pretty much on a time of possessions cut drastically, maybe in half. Give me the Aggies. Score. This one's a really tricky one with the score. I think they are going to definitely get it just done, and it's not even going to be like we're not going to have a question who the better team is no matter what. We're not going to think somebody got screwed. I think Marcel Reed, what does he do better this game? Is he going to run for some tuts? Is he going to just do it with his arm? Both these teams have to run the ball. It's such a cliche saying, but it's so true. You got to run the ball to win. Give me the Aggies, and if we're going to score, this is a hard one. I don't know why. They could run it up, man. They're going to really try to run it up and hit the 30s. Give me
run it up.
Okay. I mean, they're both going to try to run it up. Both of these teams in this game, I don't think these teams either benefit from a dogfight. I don't think they benefit from this game. I think then you're leaving up the chance or to a really big third down, as opposed to trying to get as many possessions as you can and keep it up tempo. Give me Texas A&M. Give me them winning 38. I want to go 35.
Shoot up.
Give me 35 to, I want to go classic 28. Give me 28-35. Texas is going to try to get down there, force OT. Texas A&M is going to stop them. That's what I think's going to happen. Might be wrong. We'll see. What do you think, Dalton? What do you got here?
27-24, Texas.
Sorry, I already forgot.
It's all good, man.
20. Yeah, I cannot believe you're taking Texas, bro.
They're a better team, probably.
You said, how are they better?
They haven't played like it.
Okay, how are they better than Texas?
They haven't played like it.
Huh?
They haven't played like it, but they're better.
How? In what ways? What have they got better?
Our quarterback's better.
No, they're
overall.
Not. Bro, what?
He's going to be a first-round pick next year, probably.
I'm talking
also
about.
Reed's not going
I'm talking about Thanksgiving Eve, 2025. Who's better? It's not Arch right now. Will it be down the road? It might be.
Marshall Reed's not that good to me.
Huh?
Marshall Reed's not that good to me.
I think.
I just don't. I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's undefeated.
He's a great college quarterback.
He's undefeated. He can mobile. But you force him to pass, man.
That's why I think they're going to try to be slow early, fill their way out, and wear Texas down. Maybe try to take the bombs later in the game as opposed to early, but still try to score. I think it's going to be a fun game.
I like Texas defensive front, man. I know A&M's the O-line's best in the country, most likely. I know you think so for sure. But Texas defensive front might be the best too. You know, Cole Brevard, Hero Canoe.
Ooh, Cole Brevard is good.
Hero Canoe, Colin Simmons, Ethan Burke. I mean, yeah, it goes on and on. So it's a good matchup of the, strength on strength, interior.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great matchup. Texas O-line's been struggling this year, though. So they have to block cash as hell. That's going to be a big thing. Maybe they give some double teams or something, but Texas is they're going to find a way to win this game, I think. I mean, I can't see Elko going undefeated.
I don't hate that. I don't hate it, man. A lot of people are going to take it at this. I think this is one of the 50-50 games. If you ask a random person on the street who you got this week on the rivalry games, you're going to get a different answer almost every time with this game, in my opinion. But that's a lot of them. That's what makes this week so great. But let's get into the granddaddy of them all. Let's get it. This is called The Game.
It's at the Rose Bowl.
I know, but I'm sorry. It's the biggest game every year. They never played this? No, they didn't. But just as a young kid, when I saw Ohio State play in the Rose Bowl, man, it was so cool. Now I wasn't there, but just on TV. And that was amazing. Rose Bowl. Do you think Rose Bowl, the venue, has lost its shine?
Must have went to the playoff, yeah.
I know. That used to be the game. That was
the championship every 4 years. They would rotate.
Yeah, yes.
The championship was real nice.
Yes. And do you remember the thing about the Rose Bowl? It's kind of more east to west and spread out. It's not tall like a lot of the stadiums are now.
Yeah.
So I think that's what makes it kind of unique. When the sun hits it right, man, it looks great. But the game, Ohio State and Michigan, everyone's watching this game. Even if you hate both these teams, even if your team's playing at the same time, you're looking at this game on the other TV at the corner of your eye, because we got the defending national champions versus the home wreckers, which is Michigan. Michigan only has a chance in this game when you think about, look at their quarterback last year as opposed to this year. I think it's night and day. Bryce Underwood's not a freaking Heisman candidate. I know that. But compared to what they had with the Alex Orji whole system and platoon.
I think Davis Warren won last year.
Was it Warren? But yeah. Orji didn't play at all.
He didn't start that long.
He didn't. Yeah, I think he only had a couple carries that game. Well, either way, their whole committee quarterback system last year, it's been crazy. And they now finally got a quarterback. But you look on the other hand, Ohio State's got dudes, top and bottom, best D-line in the country. And it's just going to be a tall task. Both teams are better than last year. But when you got the champions that are better than last year, that just makes it even harder. What do you think about this game? Who's going to show out? Jeremiah Smith said he's for sure playing. And who you got? Is this an upset or no?
Underwood got 9 touchdown passes. I don't know if they got a quarterback yet.
He's a runner.
They might have one in the future.
Hey, he's a runner.
I have one in the future.
But do you feel better about Bryce Underwood than what they've trotted out there in the past 365 days?
Slightly.
Okay.
Not like a lot. Not yet.
But what you don't know,
maybe next year.
What you don't know is what you don't know, and I think the lack of experience sometimes is an edge. He's never played in one of these games before. Obviously, he knows how big it is, but he didn't. He's never played them. He could just go out and if they just run him. They're
going to run a lot.
That's what they got to do.
I mean, they're going to try to run every play if they can.
Yeah, that's why I'm really confused about Deuce Knight not started. I thought they would take the same approach this week, but that's another talk in just a second. But what do you think about this game?
I want to pick Ohio State. Of course. I think they're better. They're always
I
better.
knew you were doing this.
They're always better.
I knew you were doing this.
Last year I didn't do it. I didn't do it the year before either. Like we didn't have a show, but I didn't pick them. I didn't think they're going to win the year before either. Probably.
Yes.
They won all 3. So I mean, sometimes you gotta just flip sides, even when you don't think it's gonna happen, and that's what I'm doing. Michigan freaking wins this game, dude. Their defense just shuts them down.
Bro,
Michigan team's better than last year's Michigan
literally
team by far.
up until today, if anyone took Michigan, I was like, you're crazy. But now it's like I just kind of see it. It could just happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. This could be a freaking blowout.
Could be.
This could be a blowout. It could get very ugly.
It could.
We could see another brawl like we did last year.
I think it could also.
Remember the fight last year? Do you remember that? Let's talk about that. Remember that fight last year?
That's pretty cool.
That was wicked. After the game, the flag plant. How do you try to flag plant in turf? Do they have real grass there? I guess so.
Ohio State. I don't remember.
Can you even can you plant a flag in turf?
Probably not.
That's probably why they.
I don't know.
It didn't stick up for a second or something.
But
just have a flag on a tripod.
Ohio State ain't been tested really since.
How do they lose this game, Dalton? Tell me the schematics. How are they lose it? You're gonna have to convince me on this one. How did the best team in the nation lose to this game?
Michigan,
just because they hate this team?
Michigan wins time possession.
Okay.
By a lot.
Jeremiah Smith gets locked down.
It happened.
No.
It happened last year against Texas.
Yeah.
And Cardinal Tate might go off, okay, but you didn't say that part.
I'm sure I've heard he's playing. I don't know for sure.
So he's not healthy, fully healthy.
Yeah. It might go out there. Him a half.
So neither one of them's fully healthy.
Half a Cardinal Tate is something.
So half of both though. That's one of them. Not normal. So they're not gonna be as good as normal. Michigan had corners that can.
They all just came off of freaking load management week. They're fine, dude. They're fine.
They're always fine going into Michigan week.
These dudes are fine.
They're always fine going into Michigan week. I hear this every year. I mean, nothing on paper says Michigan should win. Of course not. Stats don't say it. The roster don't say it for sure. But, man, Andrew Marsh, freshman receiver from Michigan, man. He's just breaking out the past few weeks. Him and Underwood forming a real good connection.
True.
189 yards against Northwestern. Touchdown last week. 76 yards. They've been throwing the ball a little bit better, and I think they can get some play actions here and there.
Mm-hmm.
This run game is going to be just enough. Ohio State just can't beat Michigan.
What's the score here? It has to be low scoring for Michigan to win any game, but they're not favored in.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be 2017.
20-17 Dalton has. Okay. I think you're asinine, especially going back-to-back off Texas and Michigan. Dalton is looking for a comeback week off a rare mishap last week off the picks. Dalton, I think you're trying to shoot. You're either trying to be the most clever dude in all of ball talk, or you're trying to shoot yourself absolutely in the foot. And I'm curious to see, because I'm definitely going. I'm not a huge Buckeyes. I'm not a Buckeyes fan. My dad is from Columbus. Whole dad's side from Columbus. I haven't been to a game. I've been to the outside of a spring game, but I do love AJ Hawk. That's my dog, Packers fan. So wouldn't be wearing this if I'm not taking the freaking Bucks. Took them to win the Natty. How you gonna win the Natty this year without beating your rivalry? Nah, it's not like last year. They're better. Just think of Will Howard and Sayin. Just close your eyes, like, dude, Sayin's so much better. They got quarterback now that doesn't have to only run. Like, Will Howard's so much closer to Bryce Underwood than he is Sayin, in my opinion. So give me Sayin. I don't think it is going to be a blowout. I think it could be a 10-point game. It could be a dominant 10-point game. Just like every Ohio State game's been dominant. They don't score 60, but they just pretty much control how that game is being played and what the other team does and force them into a game plan that they're not comfortable with. So give me Ohio State. I'm going to go with a score. I want to go 23-13, but I kind of want to switch to 26-30, but that's a lot of field goals. Give me 31-16. But that defense giving up 16 points is hard to. Now they'll give up 16. 31-16. That's what I'm thinking. They're not going to break. Give me here. They're in the 30s. Don't hold me to that one. Ohio State and definitely in the 30s. Michigan definitely not breaking 20.
All right.
Okay. And that's the first half of our picks. So you got what? Recap the people. What do you got for your first three?
Georgia, Texas, Michigan.
Georgia, Texas, Michigan. I got Georgia, Texas A&M, and the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Okay. All right, dog. That's halfway point. Before we get into the second half of our picks, let's go ahead and get a good announcement. Big announcement. We got a lot of people in here. A little over 300. Shout out everybody. Really appreciate it. And couldn't be doing it without y'all. And we have really big things coming. Like we said, we got big interviews coming up with Brett Golesh. So be on the lookout of that. Brett Golesh is IMG captain, offensive lineman. He's going to be at USC next year. And if you want to catch that interview, stay tuned December 10th, and he's going to be coming on the show for the interview. So it's going to be awesome. That's not the big news we have this week. Back-to-back weeks with a little news breakage here. So before we get into it, Dalton, let's get a little drum roll. Next year.
Yeah.
Into January. Home Squad Sports, we will be back in Mobile, Alabama, covering the Senior Bowl.
Go, man.
Man, I've been on pins and needles these past few weeks to see. It's like, all right, we're gonna get back in. They're gonna let the boys back in and let us get some boots on the ground as we're more established. And they did, and we got a lot of our guys from Draft Professor coming along, and they're gonna be doing their thing as well, like they always do, because that's where we met them, and it's where we got a lot of our connections this year with pretty much everybody outside of players. We met them at Mobile. So
yeah, for sure.
We got now at this time of year, we got a bunch of guys we know, a bunch of friends we get to go down there and meet up with. NFL scouts we've met along the way and meet up with them. And it's been a crazy 365 days since, we were trying to get into the Senior Bowl last year. A lot has happened. We got some of our guys in college, some of our guys that we interviewed in the Senior Bowl. They're in the league, a bunch of them.
Balling.
First rounders, second rounders. We interviewed Xavier Restrepo, who's now on the active. Josh Connerly, first rounder.
DK.
Shamir DK.
Probably going first team All-Pro.
Shamir DK, who's, All-Pro as a returner.
On pace to break the NFL record for yards in the season.
Exactly. So
non-quarterback.
And he's the dog. And he's going to be.
That's a crazy stat, actually.
And he's actually not only going to be a returner. His receiving duties are only going to get bigger.
Scored a touchdown this week receiving.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's actually, he was a steal.
We had a lot of guys that we got to see show out. We got to see the rise of Jackson Dart. We got to meet Jackson Dart, talk to him.
Rise of Gray Zabel.
Gray Zabel, yes. We literally watched him turning into a first rounder, got to meet his parents. Remember, we was talking to his parents for a good amount, just chatting it up. Emory Jones, second rounder, who we interviewed.
Darius Alexander, 2 sacks this week.
Yes.
Was there balling. Really improved his stock that week. It's big for the small school guys like him, come from Toledo.
Hell yeah.
You don't play a lot of big offensive linemen.
Hell yeah.
So him dominating that week on the third round, and he's proved it so far. A lot of talent last year. And
man, and
I'm sure there'll be just as much this year.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of good tight ends last year. Bartholomew,
Terrence
Elijah
Ferguson.
Arroyo, Mason Taylor, Ferguson. Even more, much more other ones, man. And
Tez Johnson, a receiver who's catching touchdowns every week almost.
I mean, you take out it had a great process, but you wouldn't think, after that combine, didn't run the best 40, but he's proven there's a difference between combine speed and field speed, and he's been tearing it up. Yes, we got to see Tez Johnson.
People prove that all the time, but it's like, when is the NFL going to notice? Like John Ross.
Yeah, our teammate Taywan Taylor, he was a Senior Bowl participant, had a great Senior Bowl, went and ran a 4.5 flat, but then he was ranked 8th fastest on field that year 1 week. It's that's way faster than a 4.5. His field speed is just a whole lot faster. And we got to see Riley Leonard, last year compete fresh off a national championship run. Jalen Milroe at the quarterback position, and like we said, Jackson Dart, Tyler Shuck. What do we think we're going to see at quarterbacks this year at the Senior Bowl? Do you want to maybe give a prediction of some quarterbacks we might be able to talk to and run into and cover?
I think anybody besides the top 3 guys, right?
Yeah.
Which is probably more Simpson and Mendoza. Those guys probably set it out.
Yeah.
But you never know. They might go. But Ward set out last year.
Chambliss, Pavia.
Chambliss is come back, though.
No, I think
he said that. Remember? He said
he's
come back next year.
Oh, he is coming back.
I thought. Maybe not. He's on the. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, but he might be in there.
But maybe
Pavia might be in there. Klubnik, I think, is definitely going to be there. He's going to
He's
try
probably
to.
gonna be the best one there. I hope.
Yeah.
Like, I hope he has the best week, just because
Nussmeier, maybe.
when he's on, he's really good. The other guys, I don't think are as good when they're on. Like Nussmeier,
Taylon Green.
maybe a Big 12 guy, Sawyer.
Yeah, Sawyer Robertson. Yeah, probably.
I hope so.
Yeah, man, it's going to be an amazing class. And then all the interior offensive linemen that are coming out this year, we'll see a handful of them. I mean, the offensive lineman class last year was awesome. I mentioned a couple of those other guys like Caleb Wilson as well. Then the guy Jonah Monum. I loved him from USC.
I hope gets in, of course.
Who?
At quarterback.
Who?
Guy.
Who?
Fignano.
Oh, yes.
He should get in.
UConn.
They always go with the low-key guy, and he should be the one this year. I mean,
yes.
He's low-key, but he shouldn't be. And he's a senior.
Yes.
He needs the publicity because he's at UConn. And I think it'd be a good week for him, man. So I hope he gets in.
It's going to be awesome. And we're going to have a full reports. We are going to have live shows down in Mobile throughout the week. Just coming to giving you recaps, some of our guys that have been showing out. And I swear, it's going to be worth it. Stick with us. We're going to we got some works and some plans in the works of having a bunch of our guys pretty much maybe get a studio set up to where people can just all day come and do their shows and just, have players come through, all that. So be on the lookout as we are being Mobile at the end of January, last week of January, and the game will be 31st January. So check it out. Shout out to Panini and the Senior Bowl, everyone there, and for having us. We really appreciate it, and I can't wait. But let's get into Rivalry Week, and let's finish this up, Dalton, because we got a bunch of games here, not just these last 3. We got some additional ones because it's the best week of the year, and the party doesn't just stop at these 6 games. Let's get into Miami and Pitt. I think Heinzel and Pitt are back to caring about football. I mean, after the Notre Dame game, Narduzzi, he said they didn't care. He wasn't lying, but Pitt's back. I think they're really looking for an upset. Carson Beck is going to have to take care of the football. Like, you got to take care of the football, Carson Beck. That's what it's going to come down to. Ruben Bain, Mesidor, Demons on the defensive line. But what you looking at, Dalton? What do you think about the game?
Good matchup, man. I like this. Pitt wins or the conference championship. Miami wins. I mean, they're probably in the playoff, I think. I mean, get to that real quick. I've seen a lot of people thinking that Notre Dame is in, Miami has to be in. It's like, it's a good point.
They have to be in.
But I don't agree. I know head-to-head's only one part of the deal. It's like,
but head-to-heads matter. We've always said that.
No, week 1 is not as important as.
That's true. That
is
the
other week of the year.
If you're going to lose any game, let it be week 1.
Even week 2, like.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say, like, unless you're a Miami fan. What percentage of people think
Miami's better
than
Notre Dame will smack the shit out of Miami right now. I know.
Jeremiah Love finally they didn't give him that many touches then.
They're really going to try to go hard to get him a Heisman this week. They're going to go hard against Stanford and try to get him
I don't even think their whole offense was installed properly.
I agree. I think
for a freshman quarterback.
Exactly. Freshman quarterback. That's the reason. Because they didn't really.
And they still hung with them.
They didn't use him like a bell cow for a while that first game. There was a couple times where, like, Love hasn't touched the ball on a couple plays. Like, what's going on? And then they would have to go to him because they needed a play. And sure enough, he would make a play because he's a dog. But, yeah. Do you think they get it done? The Canes squeak by?
I'm taking them, man.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm a hater. Rival school of mine, Florida Gators. But I call it how I see it. And
yeah.
I don't know. I think Heinzel's going to – I don't want him to. I think he's going to fold under the pressure this week of playoffs talk.
I think he can get it done, man. Like I said, you don't know what you don't know. I think he's going to come in there and try to prove everybody wrong. We've seen Mason Heinzel throw at Elite 11 for the people who didn't catch that. We've seen this guy perform up close, and he's a gunslinger, man. I think I just love underdogs. There has to be upsets. I haven't picked any upsets technically, right? I mean,
you haven't,
right? There has to be an upset somewhere for me. I have to go with Pitt. I have to because my heart kind of wants to take Auburn, but I don't think I'm going to. We'll see. Maybe you can convince me. But give me Pitt. There has to be an upset. Give me Pitt. I don't know how they're going to get it done. I don't know a score, but I definitely know they're going to get it done. This could be a 17-14 game. This could be a 35-38 game, but give me Pitt nonetheless.
I mean, I think Carson Beck turns back the clock because it's a big game and he has to win it. I think he does it this week. but he ain't gonna keep rolling into playoff.
He's been
Once
trying.
playoff comes,
He's been trying to keep that clock from going forward for some time, man.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna get down for 1 week, but in the playoffs, first game, he's gonna.
What kills me with Carson Beck, we
Go
broke
back
him.
to it.
We broke him down at Draft Professor Monday. So if anyone likes the draft and wants to keep up with some quarterback prospects, we broke down Drew Aller. We broke down Jalen Daniels as well as Carson Beck just this Monday, as well as a bunch of other guys if you want to go back and look at it. But Carson Beck, broke him down. He predetermines where he's going to go with the ball a lot. He does this little shoulder fake, and he thinks that's like the newest move out, and nobody falls for it. He just throws it because he already knew where he was going with the ball before the snap. That's where he kills me at. But I will say he does have a knack and a skill for when they roll him out in the pocket. A full rollout, not like a little half. If they fully roll him out and get him going where he can kind of make a sideline throw, he can make that at a high level. He does have natural zip and a pro zip on a ball. But turnovers, man, that's where it comes down to in big plays. Where do you get in your head? Do you not get to your second read? Do you only make to your first read or don't even make any reads and just throw it? I've seen that happen too many times with Carson Beck. Heinzel, the book's fresh. The ink's not even dry yet with this kid. That's why I think he's going to be able to get it done. Narduzzi, I just like him in this game. Overall, I don't know about the guy. I like him in this game. Give me Pitt. Hell to Pitt.
All right, Panthers. I like it. I mean, I don't feel good about Miami. I'm not confident in them. I never am. They could always go screw the pooch because they do it all the time.
What about Carson Beck over under passing yards 225, 250?
Which one?
Huh?
Which one?
250.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. So
Okay.
when you said 225, I was gonna say over, but
Okay.
around 250, maybe 259.
Does Malachi Tony get in the end zone? Freshman sensation. I love Malachi Tony. I love that kid.
Probably.
He's supposed to be a senior in high school.
I know.
He reclassified.
17 or he just now turned 18 or something, man.
Yeah, he's a freak.
He's really good, and
I say he gets a touchdown for sure. I don't think they're going to win.
He's going off this week.
I've never seen a good team rely on a true freshman so much. Right? I mean, this is crazy. And I think
true freshman, yeah. It's always the red shirts.
Yeah, exactly. I think, and he's a reclassified guy at that. I mean, this is a high school player. So shout out to them, but got to give credit to where credit's due. But I just don't think it's going to be enough. But this might be my second favorite game, this next one, Dalton. I like the Aguilar-Pavia matchup. I think it's one of my favorites this week. Everybody's on the Pavia train. His mom's rusting up rails at the games, rubbing the paint off. They got Pavia. They thinks he'd be a Heisman winner. So he's like in his 7th year, but man, he's got that attitude on him, and I do love a player that's so confident and that's just radiates confidence, like a Johnny Manziel, like a Baker Mayfield. I do love that, like a Cam Newton. But man, I do like Aguilar. I think Aguilar is really slept on. He's really slept on. No, he's slept on. Brazel is going to have a big game. Their wide receiver, big body. What do you think about the game? I know I have a feeling where you're going to go, but what do you think?
You already know.
Oh,
this is the official changing of the guard in the state of Tennessee. This game right here. I mean, this is where Vandy says, "Hey, we're the better program, and move over." Nobody cares about your Rocky Top BS, ugly orange. Nobody cares. It's just you couldn't win one with freaking Manning. You got one title in 30 years. Okay. Overrated program.
Yes,
we're gonna prove that.
I mean, yeah.
And we're the new we're the new sheriffs in town. Like, hey, if you're a 5-star in Tennessee, come over to Vandy, man. Nicer campus, better football print team. They're gonna prove it today, man. Saturday, Pavia is gonna go for 400 total yards.
Oh my gosh, 400 total yards. Yeah, they're gonna hit victory formation. Is this not even a question game to you?
He's not the last. Oh no! It's gonna be a shootout. Just because he gets to 400, don't mean it's a blowout.
Okay.
I mean, he's got to 400 a couple times this year. Against Texas and they lost, and then he did against Auburn and they only won by 7. He did it last week against UK too, and they put up 45. So his offense is just gonna put up points, and Tennessee's defense struggled all year. It's supposed to be the thing that carried the team. And then this offense is really good this year. Like, it's supposed to be opposite. And if this offense was as good as they are now, and the defense played up their potential, they'd probably be in the playoff.
Yeah, that's
every
true.
game Tennessee losses by 3, 6, really one possession games, and they could have won them all of them. And this is not going to be another one of those. They could win this one, but I don't know. They don't have the clutch gene this year. This game's in the 30s. 34-31. Commodores.
Wow.
And they're sweating it out.
And they're going to be
selection day.
Playoff game or playoff team? What do you think? What's your gut say? If they win this game, do you have Vanderbilt in the playoffs?
My gut says yes. But they're 14th. They'd have to jump 3 teams. They have to get to 11.
I just don't see it in the cards, man. People want it so bad. I just don't see it.
I need Miami to lose.
I heard someone just say, it will just be more fun to watch them in there.
I'm like, come on. I just think they win this game because they're better. I don't care if they're in it. It's a cool story. But they're not a cool story anymore. They're a normal team now. So I don't like Debbie and we're in, they're a normal team anymore. The story's over. Cinderella story.
Expectations now, huh?
Normal team now.
Normal team. What's your expectations as Vanderbilt as a program right now?
Like next year?
Yeah. Just going forward right now.
8-4.
8-4 every year. They should be doing that.
You can take a 7-5 here and there, 6-6, but you got to make a bowl every year now.
Did they kind of take the place of what Kentucky was? They're not going to trade places with Kentucky these last few years.
I like that.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. Kentucky had a couple 9-win seasons, so yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll see how it goes because I'm really curious because they're trying to flip the former number 1 quarterback in the nation. I think he's like number 4 or 5 now, Jared Curtis. If they get him, then maybe I will turn the corner on that and be like, all right, this little run of success isn't an anomaly. This is maybe something of a new era. But we'll see. I'm curious. I'm not hating on him. I'm just really skeptical in this game because I really like Aguilar. I do. He's got the skill to win you a game. He's got the skills to win you a big game. The big game? No. But a big game? Yes. I think he can win it. Brazel's a hell of a receiver. Anytime you got a big body like that, he can always extend plays, extend drives, and can make it interesting, man. They're at home, and home field advantage is a real thing, especially in SEC. It's the realest of them all. I think Rocky Top gets it done. Very close game. I don't know if it's a game-winning field goal. I don't know who has the ball. If it's who has the ball last situation wins the game. I just think they're going to barely get it done. Tennessee is. I really do. Pavia could go off. Pavia could go have a little 400-yard day, a 300-yard day with a couple tutties. His mom, might do a freaking backflip in the stands. Who knows? But I just don't think they get it done this time around. And I just think it's a talent thing. I just think they have more dudes, more ballers than Vandy. Aguilar can't make mistakes to win the game, but neither can Pavia. If Pavia makes people act like Pavia can go out there and throw 3 picks and he's going to throw 5 tutties. He's not one of those quarterbacks. He can't make a lot of mistakes. He hasn't, but he can't.
Aguilar makes more mistakes. Yeah, he has 10 picks this year.
I know.
He's going to throw a couple more, at least one this week, and that's going to be the difference.
Okay.
Turnovers.
I don't hate that. I don't hate your logic there because I think it may be the other way around. I think Pavia may try to force it. But the score is a hard one for me. I just think it's going to be a 3-point game. Let me go with 28-25. 28. Can't do 25. Let me go 31-28. 31-28, Tennessee. But Dalton, this all leads up to the Iron Bowl, man. This all leads up to Alabama going to Auburn, facing not Deuce tonight at quarterback, which is freaking crazy. They are going. They're going to try to blow this team all the way out. They hate Auburn. Auburn hates Bama. This is nothing new. Ty Simpson's going to try to get himself back into that. I think he's still in the Heisman conversation, but right now I don't think he's the favorite. Like, no question, he's not the favorite. He's going to try to get back into that situation this game, but they have to run the ball. Alabama's Achilles heel is they can't run the ball. Dalton, what do you think about the game?
I want to say Bama blows them out because they should, but
they
have flaws too, man. They have a lot of flaws too, and it's mostly their run game. And you got to be able to run the ball in the SEC, and it showed this year. I mean, their wins have been close to,
yeah,
blow nobody out really, and just got to grind it out with the pass game and hope Simpson can save them. But man, I'm worried about Ty Simpson. I'm worried about him.
I'm worried about him too.
Going to say it.
I'm worried about him too. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just think his skills are still there. He's still a guy. Still has a pro everything. But I just think he's been leaned on too much, and he's kind of just being wearing down at this point. Is that it, or is he just not that as good as people thought?
Could be that for sure. I mean, he's taking a lot of hits,
Yeah.
But man, last 3 games, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks.
I know.
2 touchdowns in 3 games. Eastern Illinois, no touchdowns, 2 picks. That just
it's like Austin Simmons stuff at the beginning of the year.
They had 8 touchdown runs, but I don't care because it's against Eastern Illinois. They didn't fix the run game.
Yeah.
I think Bama wins for sure. I can't see Auburn pulling the upset this year with Daniels. If they were starting my guy Deuce Knight, I like.
I wish they could start. I don't.
So I hope he transfers after this.
I don't see why they're starting Deuce Knight. We did see a.
They got a new coach coming in, but so he might stay. But man, I hope he transfers after this because he should be starting.
He should transfer because I don't know if they're going to use a red shirt on him. I don't know if he hit that 3 or 4 games, but Julian.
He only played 2.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably going to redshirt him. Julian
he
Lewis
can still play this week though.
Did you see Julian Lewis with
3.
Colorado's going to be redshirting?
Yeah,
Virginia transfers. I think he's out of there.
I heard Virginia.
Ooh,
early contender for
Julian Lewis.
They got a Colorado pipeline apparently.
Wow.
Should replace Chandler Morris.
And Deuce Knight, do you think he's gone?
Oh yeah, probably. It depends on unless they get a really good coach hire and they can keep him around. But after this week, after what he did last week, you ain't starting him, man.
UCLA should try to get him like a school like that. Maybe if they got guys Longstreet and stuff.
He ain't even starting over Nico either. UCLA.
Oh, that's right. Nico is there.
Nico's actually good.
I would take Deuce Knight over him.
Oh,
sorry. Just right now. Just right now. But let me think of what's another fit for Deuce Knight besides Florida. I mean, that'd be a nice fit.
Everybody's a fit for us right now.
I know. You're in the market. You're in the market for everybody right now. No bets are off the table. And it's a good thing. You should be looking at everybody right now.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You don't want to be tied into somebody like you've been tied down to Lagway the past couple years. But we'll see how it happens because I know Alabama's going to try to hog tie freaking Auburn. I think it could be a blowout. I think the 2 games that for sure could be blowouts is the Ohio State, Michigan, and the Alabama, Auburn. That's what I think.
Yeah, they could get. Like I said, I just don't think it will because they have too many flaws this year at Bama. But they're going to win the game.
I know. Just they can't run the ball. And if you're going to pass the whole game, it's maybe they get up to a 21-3 lead and then just coast for a quarter and a half. And then
I think they win by 7, 27-20.
27-20 Bama?
Around there.
Okay. I like that. 20 points is going to be hard to come by if you're not going to put Deuce Knight out there. Let me I want to go 13 or 17.
I just think they'll get a pick. 1 pick.
Set him up nice field position. Yeah. That could happen. Good return. Good turnover on downs.
I'd be surprised you don't throw one pick.
DeBoer is definitely probably going to I'm really curious to see what their 3rd and 4th down conversion rate is going to be this game. I don't think it's going to be
I'd be interested to see Alabama fans if they lose this game. So I kind of hope they do. It'd be really fun for me.
If Alabama loses and if
they miss the playoffs,
if Pitt beats Miami, it's going to be shaking up everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So Bama will be out. Vandy will be in for sure then.
I know. It puts everything in just a total pretzel, not a Knotty pretzel, because, I mean, those are the best pretzels.
But then Michigan, if they win, I think they will. They're in. Michigan's in if they win. You got to put them in if you beat the best team in the country.
No. They suck.
Time to beat Ohio State.
They get blown out by anybody in the first round, man.
I don't think they'd be blown out.
Yeah, people are saying if Michigan wins, 4 Big Ten teams might get in.
Oh yeah, Oregon too.
Yeah, I know. People are forgetting about Oregon. They're creeping right now. Oregon is creeping right now. Yes, Oregon is creeping right now.
Not scared.
I think people should be scared of Oregon right now. But okay, dog, let's wrap up our picks before we get into our back half picks. Some rivalry matchups we got to put some spotlight on. All right, so run through your last 3 picks. What was it?
You, Vandy, and Bama.
You got Miami.
All 3 of our road teams here.
Miami, Vandy, Bama. You're going straight home squad hater right here. No, I'm just playing. I don't hate it, man, just because the Vandy one's tricky. The Vandy one, I'm like, come on, dude. Rocky Top. That is a pretty crazy atmosphere. For them not to be a contender every year, for that atmosphere to be that pretty good.
Man.
It's pretty good. It gets pretty wild.
It's okay.
It gets pretty wild.
7th the best.
It's just one of those. It's one of those stadiums when you see it on TV, the angle it's at, it looks freaking huge. It looks huge, kind of like Florida's. But all right,
Yeah,
and then
ours
you
is
got
big.
Georgia, Texas, Michigan. I got Georgia, Texas A&M, Ohio State, Pitt, Tennessee, and Bama. My heart sometimes wants to go with Auburn, but Deuce Knight not on the field. That's just really makes it tricky for me. I can't do it. Let's get into some other rivalries, Dalton. Doesn't really stop there. The fun does not stop there. We got Friday action here. We got Arizona and Arizona State. Sparky trying to beat Bear Down. Bear Down's a weird one for them. I think there should be a Cal thing.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it should be Cal. That should be Cal's like slogan. Theirs.
They're called the Bear. They're the Wildcats.
The Golden Bears. Yeah, they're the Golden Bears.
But they're the Wildcats, bro. It's stupid. I never understood that. When I was a kid, it really pissed me off.
I swear.
When it was on the field.
People say Bear
Down. I played
Down.
the game.
People say Bear Down. I thought it was Cal or like Chicago Bears. Like, that's what I thought. I never thought of Arizona. But I do like their branding. So, shout nonetheless. This will be a good game. Then we got Kentucky, Louisville. If anyone doesn't know, we are located in Louisville, and it's our in-state rivalry. We'll see how that'll shake out. Louisville's totally checked out. It's none of us. We're not Louisville fans, but man, to see that team just totally pretty much quit.
Called it.
You called them losing out. You did.
All 4.
But
3 for 4.
They should not be the in the fashion that they're in right now. I mean, everybody's sitting out and stuff, but whatever. It's the era we're in now.
Now you got your biased with Brom, like I do with Florida. He's holding up his end of the bargain this year.
I don't think his players held up the end of their bargain.
That's what I'm saying. The head coach
if you're we do this all the time where when a coach does good, we're like, yeah, but the players make the plays. Same thing when they go bad. The players didn't make the plays in this case.
And to me, college the head coaching is the other guys that bring in the players.
I think with like I said this last episode, I in my heart, it's hard for me not to believe that he went for some other quarterback besides Miller Moss and couldn't get him. And Miller Moss was not his first option. That has to be what happened. It's kind of like Bigfoot. I'm just convinced that is out there.
He can still recruit a quarterback better than Deuce Adams.
I don't believe in Bigfoot, but I just believe
he can still recruit a quarterback better than Deuce Adams or Mills.
Me and you, hey, I agree. Trust me. I wish we were just funneling guys to him.
So,
because some of our guys, we've seen, shout out Corey Daly. He went up 25 slots in the national rankings.
Miller Moss,
and he's above their commit next year.
Yeah.
Our guy Corey Daly, he's going to Pitt. He just shut down his recruitment yesterday too. He's going to Pitt. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
He's there. He knows where home is. So
I just think Miller Moss might have been right about the culture thing because all these people are.
I think both things could be true.
All these people said not.
I think both things could be true. He's sitting out too. Weight room injury. What quarterback gets in the weight room during the season? We all played ball. Our quarterbacks ain't lifting during the season. They don't touch a weight. They're out there they just in there lollygagging, waiting until we get on the field. Come on, just say you're sitting out, Miller, and you're trying to somehow get to the league. But we'll see what happens. I do think they're not going to win the game. I think Kentucky's going to win.
Me too.
I think they're going to win. But Missouri, Arkansas, and the Virginia Tech and Virginia, which is playoff spot. Virginia's still trying to get in. What do you think? Let's go top game here. Arizona and Arizona State.
That's the best game on here. Really good matchup. I think it's like a 1-point game, Arizona playing a lot better than last year. Good recovery year. 8-3.
Jeff Sims.
Fafita bounce back. Jeff Sims is our other team, but
well, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I like Jeff Sims too.
That's what I'm saying. It's Jeff Sims versus Fafita.
Fafita's way better.
He
at throwing the ball.
Oh yeah, he is.
I like Sims though. I like Sims because he's fast. Electric quarterback.
He ran for like 200 yards last game or something.
He's been throwing better. He threw for 206. It's a lot for him. 207 the game, back-to-back 200-yard games.
That's good for him. It's good for a lot of quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 228 rushing yards against Iowa State.
Okay.
It's going to be a good game, but I think I'm going to go with the Wildcats there, man. 9-3 year.
Me too.
Finished top 25, and, man, crazy how things have changed in a year. Everybody thought that was a terrible hire. Getting Brennan from San Jose State to replace Jed Fish, but look like I might have the same record as Washington this year.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to ride that with you. I think Arizona's going to get the dub. I think Sam Levitt's going to leave Arizona State. It's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a hard. It's going to be a weirdly hard hole to fill for them. I don't know what it is. I guess there's just not enough good recruits to go around. You know, I mean, you got the P4s, you got the Blue Bloods, you got the Ohio States, you got the LSU's and Florida's. They're going to get guys, Miami's, Notre Dame's, and then you got Oregon still, and then like Arizona State's like still like we're over here, you know. And even though if I was a recruit, I would definitely look at Arizona State. I just don't know what it is. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they just are not swimming in talent and just like pretty much refusing guys. But from the looks of it, Dillingham has been coming out all year saying, man, we need all the help we can get with NIL. So I don't know. We'll see. But he's an Arizona State guy. Said he's not leaving. But I do think they're going to come up short this game. Give me Arizona in a close one. They get it done Friday night. All right. That's going to be a good game, though, man. I think Fafita could potentially have a really good game, like 300-yard game, like big game. Not 300, 280.
Man, he could definitely get 3, man.
He could. He's just like stumpy.
I just wish he was taller. And
I know. How tall is he?
Like 5'10".
5'10", I know.
He's not going to the league, but if he was taller, he would. He got the arm for it, man. That sucks.
He's better than Is he better than Dylan Gabriel? He's kind of like a clone of Dylan Gabriel. Like, really.
No, he's better.
He's like
just not on Oregon.
Huh?
He's better. He's just not playing for Oregon.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get the publicity.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That's all it is.
He definitely
didn't play for Oklahoma.
That definitely,
Oregon.
that in my opinion, I think we all know that probably got him in the league.
Same thing with Will Howard.
Same thing with Jalen Milroe.
Will Howard.
Him playing
a lot of guys, bro, in NFL history. I mean, it's not just
yeah. Where you go matters.
Like 30% of the league.
Yeah,
it's probably like you only got a shot because of that.
I swear.
So it's about who you know in football, just like it is in business. You know, football's a business, so it makes sense. It's who you know.
Preach, because I do think I'm right there with you. I think Fafita may hit the portal as well, along with Sam Levitt. But let's get into the next game. We both got Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kentucky beating Louisville. I think Cutter Boley is trying to get his first win as a starting quarterback over in-state rival. And then Missouri, Arkansas. It's going to be a fun game. I don't know. Ahmad Hardy might just have a field day. They're going to try to.
This game's going to stink, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Arkansas might be able to score with them, but they're not going to be able to stop Missouri because they can't stop anybody all year.
No.
Hardy's got to go off. I mean, Texas just put up 52 on them.
What's your over-under? 50?
55, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
I like lower.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, no way.
I like 40.
Not Arkansas playing.
I think they're checked out.
Their offense ain't. Their defense been checked out. They still put up 37 last week.
Taylor Green's trying to get an invite to the Senior Bowl.
Yeah. But nothing Missouri wins. 8-4 year, decent. I mean, if they had Pribula, who knows what could have happened.
I know. Woulda, coulda.
Should have beat Bama too, man.
Some woulda, coulda, shoulda stories, man. What's the biggest woulda,
injuries,
coulda,
yeah.
Huh?
Injuries suck, man.
I don't know. It does. It's the worst part. There's been a bunch of injuries this year.
I mean, I know Wisconsin. They ruined Wisconsin season.
Connor Lew, best center in the nation. He's hurt.
Ruined Wisconsin's season quarterback injuries. Every quarterback got hurt.
Angeli.
Oh, man. Syracuse went from solid.
And from hero to
one of the
zero.
worst Power 4 teams in the country.
Yeah, somebody said they're not even a real football team anymore.
That's crazy. A quarterback could do that, but
that's what it is. Man.
Yeah,
it's someone was talking about quarterback the Heisman being a quarterback award. This is a quarterback sport. I mean, it's a quarterback sport. You need it to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Trent Dilfer situations aren't. This is just not.
I mean, it can happen in college.
It can happen.
It's happened a lot more than NFL. I mean, Jalen Coker.
But they're at least serviceable. And they can make a big throw. Can they make 20 big throws a game? No, but they can make a big throw against big talent. That's hard. That's a big check. A lot of quarterbacks can't check. They can make throws all day against the scrubs. As soon as you turn them lights on, as soon as you put the little extra patch on their jersey for the bowl or whatever, they go missing. But so we'll see.
The next game, I don't think they don't have a shot at losing this game.
No.
Not after they played. Man, they're back. Did you see them last week against Duke?
Yes.
I mean, beating by 17. Everybody's taking Duke.
I know.
Virginia's back. Oh, Chandler Morris under center. It's a different team.
It is a different team.
Backup. They wouldn't have lost to Wake Forest. They'd be in the top 10, and
he's a dog.
It'd be a different conversation with the Virginia team, but they said they got to win this game, and I think they do comfortably. I know it's a rivalry game, but Virginia Tech checked out. They had a little spurt after they fired their coach. Interim won the first 2. After that, it's just been downhill, man. Florida State beat them by 20, and that's bad this year.
Yeah, James Franklin's about to kick half that team off. They're gone. They're gone.
There's a couple other games that are good though. Thursday night tomorrow.
Yes.
You don't have to watch NFL.
Do not.
Navy Memphis, one of the best group of 5 games of the year, probably.
Blake Horvath.
At least on paper.
Nutso.
Horvath versus Lewis. That's a shootout. If you like offense, you're gonna want to watch that instead of the NFL game. I mean, it's probably gonna be.
Oh, I'm watching that game.
31-28. But Joe Burrow's back too.
Hey, Joe Burrow.
A lot of people want to see that too. I get
Joe
it.
Burrow.
Yeah, Joe Burrow.
Ed Orgeron should play Batman, bro.
Who else is that? Texas Tech. They don't.
Hey, what about the de facto?
Scotty Fox ruins Texas Tech season.
Sorry, go ahead.
Scotty Fox ruins Texas Tech season.
I was hoping we'd get to that. Scotty
Somehow.
Fox, West Virginia quarterback, our guy who we discovered at Elite 11. Man, yeah, if he can get it done, I think he is trying to ruin some. They got a big commit today.
Or the team that could. That's you just know I'm not big on Oregon, man. Watch out for that. That's upset alert game.
What?
Oregon going to Washington.
Jetfish
Needs a big win.
He can't get it done. Dude. Dan Lanning eats jetfish for freaking breakfast. He eats jetfishes up for breakfast, bro. Dan Lanning's a killer. He's a killer. He really is, man. I'm biased. I love Oregon. I love Dan Lanning, man. No way. That might be a blowout. They're trying to flip Chris Henry right now. Bad.
Not taking Washington, but I might.
Okay.
If I had to.
What about the de facto play or the de facto conference championship game, Western Kentucky, Jack State? It's going to be a big game.
I'm gonna go against Western, man. I want to.
I know. Tisdale.
Just that game we went and seen was.
Hey, Tisdale's
better probably.
He's playing really good. He should have beat LSU last week.
Cam Cook and Connor Creel.
I think they're pissed about that LSU game. They should have won that game, man. They're going to beat Jack State.
I think they're just going to be down.
No,
they're like, damn, we should have beat that SC team. That was our best chance.
Nah, you can't
be a team like that ever.
I think a lot of the kids, because they're not out of it. Like this is a conference championship game. They all know that. I think both these teams are locked in, man. I really do. Give me Western Kentucky in that one. All right, some other ones before we wrap up here, Dalton. Wake Forest, Duke. Does Duke have a shot? Can they get it done?
Yeah, they definitely got a shot.
It's a big game.
But I think they win, actually.
You like Duke over Wake Forest? I was really close to putting that top 6.
Yeah, it just don't mean much.
Yeah, I know. It's just we're not playing for anything in this one. But, hey, we're playing for bragging rights, which is the best part. Florida State, man. What do you think about your Gators? You got to touch on your Gators.
I've been a homer all year. I haven't picked us once. I'm picking us this week. Florida State's even worse than us, I think. I mean, they put up 11 points on NC State last week.
Are y'all favored?
They're favored by 1.5.
Really? Okay. It's technically an upset.
No, we're favored by 1.5.
Okay.
They were favored earlier in the week. Everybody knows. It's
Okay.
in the swamp. This is the game. We can't lose.
You can't lose this game.
And you got to ruin Florida State's season. It's for a bowl. They're 5-6. Got to keep them out of a bowl, man.
And then bringing Norvell back next year is asinine to me. I cannot believe they're doing that.
It doesn't really matter if we get blown out, but if we do, it's just like Jesus.
I know. You just can't.
I can't get blown out.
You don't want to end on that note. Let's just get it dub and let's just pack it in and let's try to.
That would be great.
Let's try to turn this thing around and at least say we beat Florida State. So
keep them out of bowl would be great.
I agree.
That's just a big thing if you're not playing for anything. They're playing for something now, so that's good. At least you're playing for something. And hopefully they'll go out and protect home field, man. They haven't been doing it lately at all. But
hell no, a lot of these teams
one good win this year.
You did.
Shout out Texas.
Yeah, the craziest Texas when I seen them squeak by Kentucky, I'm like, all right, anything can happen this year. Just like every year, we see something insane. But all right, last rivalry game we'll look into. I guess rivalry, just a big game. It's got implications here. SMU and Cal. If SMU wins, they are still in the play for the ACC championship, which means they are still in play for a playoff spot. What do you think about this game? JKS, they got rid of their coach throughout the week. I guess in efforts to keep JKS. Do they get the win against Rhett Lashley?
No, I don't think it's that close. 34 to 17.
Okay.
I just think Cal's not good enough to have the interim coach bump against a team that's hungry and they know if they win.
Yeah.
And Pitt loses, they're in the ACC championship, but Pitt plays before. So if Pitt wins, then might change mine. SMU ain't playing for nothing, then they definitely might get upset. But if Pitt loses, SMU's definitely winning.
That's a good point.
If Pitt loses, SMU's winning this game by
that's a good point.
Probably more 20.
Because SMU Cal's 8:00. So
The pick game's at 12. They'll know what's up.
You know
they know what's
watch
on the
game.
line.
Yeah, they're gonna know who's won that game. They know. You're gonna be anyone that says, "Oh, they're gonna be locked in." No, they're gonna know the results of that game. If that game was even going on at the same time, they would know somebody would be telling them who's winning when they come off the field. Like, that's just a fact. That happened to us in playoffs. I remember. But yeah, I think the interim coach bump is great, but at the end of the year, I don't know. At this late, but JKS, man, someone.
He's good, but
I'm gonna say it again. Someone save JKS. Someone snack him up, throw him a bag he can't refuse, and get him some receivers. Because I'm not big on lefties, but to see two freshman lefties come in the acts of JKS and Deuce Knight, they're really talented. And
somebody needs to sign Jacob DeJesus, UDFA.
yeah,
Cal receiver.
Could put him a slot man.
He won't get drafted because he's 5'7", but
yeah, 5'7" is insane.
Get him
I'm rooting for it.
Get him on the field.
I'm rooting for it.
He has like 10 catches the past 3 weeks, like every week, like 10 catches. 17 against Louisville or something.
Yeah, that's wild.
He knows how to get open.
That's
14 against Stanford and 16 against Louisville. I mean, 30 catches in 2 weeks.
Do you before we get out of here, remember the quarterback Drew Mestemaker from Elite 11?
He committed.
He just committed to Miami Ohio today.
Oh,
so
nice.
Shout out! We get to probably see him play next year.
Oh yeah!
So one of our guys we covered Elite 11 got to talk to. He just committed to Miami Ohio, and we got some works with a quarterback by the name of Bryson Brown coming in. He's going to NIU next year, so be on the lookout. Got some things coming, and then next week we will have our bracket totally filled out for the Home Squad Sports G5 playoff. Let's go. Who says they're in a G5 playoff? Home Squad Sports right here. We're going to have one. G5 playoff. And we're going to determine and make our picks and determine the G5 champ. Because you know what, man? I need all the football I can get. We need all the football we can get. And you know what? I hope everyone has a great Turkey Day. Like we mentioned earlier, if you didn't catch in, we got over 500 people in here. Shout out. We are going to be in Mobile, Alabama yet again for a second year in a row for the Senior Bowl. And me and Dalton will have loads of content, practice highlights like we did last year, updates, interviews. We'll end the show with a couple of the videos from last year just to show you, and it's only going to get better. Dalton, what's the most thing you're looking forward to as we get back into the Senior Bowl, man? I mean, it's going to be amazing.
I just look forward to it, practice is cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
It tells you, you really get to know how good the players are. Before
the game's kind of like the cherry on top, and you kind of like, it's pretty much going to happen just because so many guys are in a rhythm and a groove. Is there anything you're looking forward to? We're going to post it. I promise you.
The burrito?
Hey, this burrito, it's the best burrito you've ever had in your life. It's like a surf and turf burrito with chorizo on top, queso. I won't be eating any Mexican food for probably a good week and a half before, just so I get ready. Probably a lie. But, man, we ate that place twice last time. We had to go. One of the best burritos. Guy Fieri went there.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's amazing. We ate really good there. Mobile, Alabama's great hospitality, great people, and great football. Because the cherry on top of the football season, it goes national championship, Senior Bowl, Super Bowl. And then football's done. They got a new sponsor, Panini, so that's going to be cool. I'm a card guy. I'll maybe get some cards of some guys, but man, I'm really excited, and I think the most thing I'm really excited about, besides the burrito, it's close. I'm just really excited to see all of our friends we've met this past year. And Draft Professor, me and Dalton have done quite a bit of stuff with Draft Professor this season. It's kind of second nature to us now. But, we've done a bunch of episodes.
Yeah.
And we get to see a bunch of our colleagues in person and get to talk some ball with them like we do every week. And, man, it's been awesome. I'm so glad we did this. We started Home Squad Sports. We're coming on like 2.5 years, something like that, like 2 years full, the show. And then we started doing interviews. And, man, I really couldn't thank you all enough. We have 500 people in here right now. It couldn't get any better. It's only going to go up here. Shout out to Knotty Pretzels for our sponsors. And I can't wait, Dalton. It's Rivalry Week and National Championship around the corner. This is it, man. This is the best sport in the world, and it's just only going to get crazier. After rivalry week, what is your tone you think you're going to have? What's your thoughts? Have you got some upsets you've picked? What do you think we're going to be talking about this time next week?
Talk about the playoff rankings and who's going to get in, who's going to get the short end of the stick. I mean, Michigan, Vandy.
It is going to get
they both win, so
it's going to get dicey at the end.
Yeah, and the ACC is going to win. I mean, it's wide open. Still,
Did you expect it to be so many like play-in situations this late? I didn't think so.
With 12 teams, yeah.
I didn't think so.
Always going to be, I thought 12.
I thought the ACC they would definitely be spoken for right now, for sure. I really did, and I think the SEC would definitely be like more squared away. Like Vandy wouldn't be in like a fog right now. We would know. Bama is just a weird one this year. Been one of the most interesting stories in football this year. Bama hasn't really been talking about. They can't run the ball. They got absolutely smacked week 1. We were all saying the end of the Alabama football is here week 1. Then we all had pretty much a short-term memory because Alabama turned it up. Ty Simpson became a Heisman candidate, but yet they're turning the ball over now. DeBoer's showing some chink in his armor, and they can't run. So I think that's going to be very curious and see what happens. Do they win a playoff game, Dalton?
No.
I don't think they do either. Would you like to see maybe like an Ole Miss Bama week 1 or playoffs? That'd be cool.
Nah.
No.
I want no conference matchups.
None at all.
If it's possible.
It's going to have to happen.
That's lame. Second round.
But what if a conference? What if it's a conference team that haven't played each other?
I know. Still lame. My opinion.
I love it. I love you sticking your flag in the ground. We'll see how many flags are stuck in the ground this week. How many flag plants are we going to have? Are we going to have some fights? What's your over-under on fights? Are we going to have 0 fights? We're going to have more than 1? 3 or 4 fights.
There's usually 3 or 4 this week, yeah.
Ohio State, Michigan, is there a fight, yes or no?
Yeah, probably.
You think so?
Yeah. Probably.
I try to.
Michigan wins, so yeah. There'll be a fight.
But then the odds of a fight's kind of small, like littler, because then
that's what happened last year. Ohio State be mad. They're salty.
Yeah, but what are they going to do? You don't plant the flag on your home.
Yeah, true.
But either way, it's a Michigan and Ohio State. It's the biggest game of them all. So yeah, I think there's going to be 2 fights. I think there's going to be a fight in Vandy, Tennessee, possibly. I think somebody's going to try to smack the shit out of Pavia. And then give me a fight in the UK-UVL game, Kentucky versus Louisville. I mean, this is dumpster fire teams here.
Yeah.
They're not playing for nothing but the rivalry this week.
Kentucky trying to make a bowl.
Yeah, they are. That's right. But, okay. That's crazy. I never would have thought Louisville's trying to spoil Kentucky's bowl chances. That's all they're playing for this week. It's pretty crazy, man. But all right, it pretty much covers it all. Next week we'll have you covered and see who won rivalry week and how the playoff picture is looking. We're probably going to have a definite Heisman front runner and pretty much a winner before we have a winner. I don't think the conference championship's going to be like. I don't think we're going to have the Heisman up in the air next week. What do you think?
It's up in the air. I don't know nobody.
I think right now it's Mendoza or Love.
I guess sick.
If you're a betting person, you can get Love right now for the Heisman at crazy odds.
He's not gonna win. He don't have enough yards.
I agree. I think it's Mendoza.
Mendoza's not good enough to win either, but he's going to because nobody else is. It pisses me off. I'm mad about it.
I know you are mad.
It's not fair. Nobody should win.
Past 2 weeks, Dalton has been in just just a pretzel about this Heisman. He just thinks it shouldn't even be handed out this year.
He throws for like 200 yards a game now, and you get a Heisman.
I feel you. That's how I felt with Devontae Smith. I'm like, I don't know about this year. Like, I just think we should just set this one out. But I agree. I've been in the same boat. But we'll see who's in the winner's circle this week, man. A lot of, like I said, coaching. Eric Morse to Oklahoma State. That was not the craziest surprise. I think the biggest surprise of these coaches, Jim Mora took Colorado State. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe Colorado State would land like some NIL funding, maybe like a big recruit, but maybe he just doesn't like the cold. He wants to get out west.
Still cold.
Yeah, I know in the winter, but outside of that, it's just nice. Never gets hot. Connecticut.
No,
maybe it does. I've never been there, so I'm not the one to say. So the one that questioned me though was Golesh. Did that question you at all? And do you think Golesh should have stayed, or do you think Arkansas should not have touched this guy?
It's good for both parties.
You think it's
They
good?
weren't going to get a good big hot guy.
I really do thought they were going to get my picks for Arkansas was Gus Malzahn or Gruden, and then as it kind of winded out these past 3 weeks, Golesh did start to people were starting to talk about that, but I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought they were definitely going to go Gus Malzahn, or but maybe because of Florida State if they had a couple better upset wins or something, better couple games. So yeah, I didn't think they were going to go that route, but Golesh nonetheless is looking for better opportunities. And USF, who's going to get that gig? That's
somebody we don't know.
Nobody. Some people are looking at FCS, Oregon State. They're looking at the Montana State.
They hired him.
They did, but no, I don't think is it official.
I thought.
Okay. I'll roll with you on that just because I believe you, but I know a lot of FCS coaches are going to get some calls. That's why North Dakota State, went ahead and signed theirs to an extension. So that was pretty cool to see. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty good. So they did, was it Polasek? Is that the coach's name? Yeah, Polasek. Tim Polasek, North Dakota State. He is going to be there till 2033. And, man, I think they should be trying to go to the FBS. I hope they try to do it. I think that'd be good for college football. Just you run the FCS, man. Just make the jump. You got a first round last year. You're going to probably have a first round this year. And the wide receiver,
maybe.
And then Peyton's probably going to be, in my opinion, second or third. I think you should go to tight end. So yeah, do you think they should make the jump?
For sure.
You said Pac-12, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I think the Pac-12 would be a good fit for them. Bring back the Pac-12 and its dominance. It deserves it, and we deserve another great week of football. And guess what? We're going to get it. Really excited. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in. Catch us. We are going to be live next Monday at 12, and then our schedule may change a little bit with conference championships, but it may not. We'll see. But like I said, we're going to be in the Senior Bowl and have you covered. Can't wait. Recruiting, it's getting heated up. I'm going to be watching a lot of film this weekend. Recruits, send in your tapes. I was looking at some 27 quarterback film today. I've said it again. I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. This is the best quarterback class in a long time coming out of high school this year. A long time. Our guy Israel Abrams, shout out to him. He is now the second quarterback in the nation.
Yeah.
And this is a guy, me and Dalton was looking at him. When we go to these Elite 11 camps, we go through we get the roster before the camp, and we go through every single guy's film. We go in there with a kind of a short list. We go to make it shorter, and we came in with this guy, Israel Abrams. He was already on the list coming in. Like, God, we got to look out for this guy. And he lived up to it. We're going to make a post about him this weekend with all his highlights, because now with those new rankings that came out, like I said, he is now the number 2 in the nation. So shout out. We've had a lot of guys that, we don't have any direct proof, but I will just say a lot of guys we've promoted, premiered, and posted. They shot up in the rankings down the line in the future after that, or got their few offers. So can't wait to find some more guys. We're looking for quarterbacks, any position. Send in your film, because pretty much from next week all the way till March, and then we kind of flip it over, and we're just pretty much promoting a lot of recruits, getting draft guys ready, getting ready senior guys that are going to be at the Senior Bowl, getting a prospect list together, and then once they announce those rosters, it's only going to turn up here. You think the season's winding down, but we're just gearing up here at Home Squad Sports. Cannot wait. Catch us back Monday. And we're going to leave you with some Senior Bowl footage from last year, and only got some more coming. Dalton, is there anything you want to give to people before we let them go for Thanksgiving? Another great year, another one of the best holidays, man. You get to see your family, eat some good food. What do you want to tell the people?
Yeah, just so everybody has a good holidays, man, and enjoy some football.
Hell yeah. Won't keep you any much longer than that. Thank everybody that has been tuning in. We got 586 people in here right now. Stay tuned. We got some Senior Bowl highlights here on your way out, and we will see you Monday at 12 noon Eastern. Y'all have a good one.
See y'all then.
Peace. Cam Jackson here with Florida. How do you feel the first 2 days went as you've been wrapping it up here?
I feel like the first 2 days done went good. I seen the notification come to my phone. I think I was like a standout guy again today. So, just want to keep working, keep competing, having fun with my guys.
Yeah, and what's the biggest thing that's kind of took you by surprise? Or anything that you had to adjust this week that's kind of that you didn't expect coming in? Like any looks or anything?
I know they've been doing something like double backs. I ain't never seen that, so I had to adjust to that.
Okay, cool. And then I did see your head coach here, Billy Napier, out here showing support. How's that feel, man, that your coach came all the way out just to show you support here one last time to go around?
It felt good seeing Coach Nate. I know he's been busy, especially dealing with the guys back at the school, but it was good to see him and meet him and Chim. We all connected and talked, so it was great to see him.
Yeah, for sure. And he's got a pretty tall task on having to fill your spot on the defensive line with you going to the next level. Before we get you out of here, is there a certain song or game day song, something you've been bopping to get ready for practice?
I've been listening to a lot of Young Boy and Lil Baby a lot, so yeah, I listen to them.
Yeah, that new album, My Baby, is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, let's wrapping it up here with Cam Jackson, day 2 here, Senior Bowl, and hope you have a good one, man.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it.
Coach McChesney down here at 6-0 Football Academy. The 5 a.m. just got done. It was a hardcore morning. I was on everybody's ass, and it was pretty much all the veterans in here this morning, with the exception of one. And it was very competitive and extremely up-tempo. And the group separated. The leaders went to the front and were very vocal. The followers went to the back and put their eyes on the ground. There's a lot of separation that happens in days like this, which is why we do it. The perfect 10's at the end. False start, we start over. If you don't finish, we start over. Everybody's accountable. It's not just on the individual. We have to come together. So we're looking for leaders. College football players are looking for men. They're not looking for sheep. So we're pushing people in here hard because we're accountable at 6-0 to the. This is Coach McChesney down here at 6-0 Football Academy. The 5 a.m. just got done. It was a hardcore morning. I was on everybody's ass. And it was pretty much all the veterans in here this morning, with the exception of one. And it was very competitive and extremely up-tempo. And the group separated. The leaders went to the front and were very vocal. The followers went to the back and put their eyes on the ground. There's a lot of separation that happens in days like this, which is why we do it. The perfect 10's at the end. Every rep counts. If you false start, we start over. If you don't finish, we start over. Everybody's accountable. It's not just on the individual. We have to come together. So we're looking for leaders. College football players are looking for men. They're not looking for sheep. So we're pushing people in here hard because we're accountable at 6-0 to the development of college football players, not the progression of high school football players. Everybody in here has college football dreams. You're already in high school. You need to start acting like you're at the next level when you're at the level you're at. If you're a good high school player, act like you're supposed to be in college already. If you're a good college player, act like you're supposed to be in the NFL already. Stop conning yourself. You have to decide if you're going to work. You have to decide if you're going to strain. You have to decide if you're going to sacrifice. You have to decide if you're going to get out of bed. You have to decide if you actually want to do this shit or if you just want to play football. There's a lot of dress-up artists. This isn't Madden. This isn't create a player. This is Coach McChesney.
Sports here with Josh Connolly, wrapping up day 2 of practice. How'd you think it went, man?
I think it was an okay day. Definitely, I feel like it was a lot better than the team. One of the ones that was a little bit ups and downs, you know what I mean? But as long as you just keep going and keep fighting, you know, just playing ball at the end of the day.
And they seen you got you some reps at tackle and guard. You know, it looks like you're pretty comfortable at both. What's the biggest thing you're wanting to really prove this week to the scouts?
Really, I'm versatile and I can do whatever's asked.
All right, and then before we get you out here, man, is anybody you kind of want to give a shout out back home that's kind of been with you throughout the whole way?
Shout out my parents, man. Shout out my siblings. You know, they always believed in me and give me a lot of hope, and that's what I do it for.
All right, man. Well, excited to see you wrap up here day 2, and we'll see you at media day later on. And you have a
Jim Mora, DK, wide receiver from Florida, Home Squad Sports.
This is Jacob Harris, and shout out to Home Squad Sports.
Hey, it's Jake Brenningstool with Home Squad Sports.
This is Seth Hennigan here with Home Squad Sports.